Hey everybody, and welcome to a new video. And today we're going to be looking at two games I got from a company called Premium Edition Games. They are a new company that has jumped in the mix, and they are bringing really cool niche titles to the physical format. So first I want to start off here by showing you guys that I love the packaging of these games. I'm one of those guys, when I go out and get a Switch game, I feel like it's the packaging is usually subpar because you pretty much cut it open and there's nothing inside of it but the game. Sometimes you may get reversible art, but for most of the time you don't get that. Premium Edition Games, they really care about their packaging and they make things look really nice and legit, as you can see here. So we're going to take a look at Super Blood Hockey here first. Now this comes with a slip cover, a dust cover, which is pretty cool, very nostalgic old Nintendo games, and then you have a manual inside, but not just any manual, a detailed color manual. This looks really good. It also comes with an instruction card as well, so overall the packaging is really good. Next we have Pigeon Dev Games. So this is pretty much the same thing you saw with the Super Blood Hockey, but I just wanted to show this anyway so people know what they're getting inside this. Now also, what I didn't mention too, that they did have collector's editions for each of these games. I didn't get those, but just want to let people know they're out there, and I'll show you a picture of what they look like towards the end of the video. But you see this here, it comes with pretty much the same thing. You have the instruction booklet, which I'm always impressed with. I mean, seriously, this is really detailed. And this collection is 4 games, so I'll go over a little detail on them in a bit, but I just wanted to put that out there. Alright, so Super Blood Hockey is definitely an arcade hockey game. When people play this game, don't go into it thinking like you're going to play a realistic ice hockey game. This is like just straight on arcade fun. If you remember games from the past, or even heard of this game, Blades of Steel, I think most people have played that game. You'll know what to kind of expect from this game, but this game takes what that game has and just takes off with it. One of the things I really liked about this game was the music. The chip tunes in this game are really good. I'm not saying it's anything you could bump in your car, but still it gives you like that nostalgic memory of how like 8-bit games soundtracks used to be. Very well done. Now going to the gameplay. Alright, so being that the title is called Super Blood Hockey, you can expect some blood to be in this game. I thought it was going to just be a little bit, but we're talking about splatters of blood all over the arena pretty much. So if your teammate's not ready to catch the puck, he gets hit, blood splatter. If you get in a fight with another team, it's pretty much like the whole team fights. Like there's no one-on-one brawls in this game, so the whole team fights the other team until the other team is like all down, and at least one of those players will be coughing up blood. It's pretty insane how it looks. I've ended up liking this game more than I thought I would, and it really brings back that nostalgia of the old school arcade hockey games. I'm really happy that Premium Edition Games brought this to the physical format. Honestly, I would have never known about this game because the digital market is flooded with like 8-bit games, I would say, and it's hard to find certain stuff. So thank goodness they picked this one out to give it a physical format. And next up, we have the Pigeon Dev Games collection. This is really cool because it comes with 4 games on it. The first game we're going to take a look at is Awesome P and Awesome P Part 2. Mainly just Awesome P Part 2 because I think that's the better game out of the 2. So as you could probably tell, this game has an influence by the Game Boy system. So with the way the graphics look and everything. Has that green filter in the back, reminiscent of the original Game Boy. And this is a platform game pretty much that reminded me of another game I played on the Game Boy called Trip World. If you guys have ever seen that one, that's a cool game. But this game reminded me of that, and it's actually really fun. It's a simple platformer where you're trying to get through obstacles and get to the exit. It's pretty simple like that. So if you like a little bit of a challenge, definitely try this one out. Next up is Bucket Night. These are some funny names. But Bucket Night pretty much plays like Awesome P in the way that you're trying to get from point A to point B. But with this game, you actually have a weapon where you could attack your enemies, so that's pretty cool. The game has an upgrade system, so you can upgrade your weapons and other items. I thought that was pretty cool. But other than that, I haven't really played this one that much, so just kind of like a little brief summary of it. And last but not least on this collection, we have Explosive Jack. So if you've played games like Bomberman, you'll know what to expect here. This is like an adventure version of Bomberman. Instead of like going against other opponents, you were actually using your bombs to try to find the exit and escape. Now, I'm not really a big fan of the Bomberman games, maybe the Saturn version, but this game is cool because I like that it adds like a single player to the way that game was played. So like I said, like you find a key and you're looking for the exit, you go to the next level. Pretty simple, but what stands out to me the most in this game is the chiptune soundtrack, so I think people like the way the music sounds in this game. Alright everybody, so I hope you enjoyed the video thus far. Here is the Premium Edition website where you can order these games from. You have Super Blood Hockey here, and also a Pigeon Dev Games collection. I thought there was a bigger bundle collector's edition for these games, but it might have sold out already, so I know I talked about that earlier in the video. You scroll down here, you'll see their next release here, ready for pre-order, Sunshine Manor. I believe this is a horror game, and you know how I feel about horror games, so I'll definitely be checking this one out. Also, too, they have a Switch Mania podcast that you guys should check out. Really cool stuff where they go into detail about certain games and stuff like that. So it'll be definitely something you guys be interested in. But anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Just a little bit more about Premium Edition. They're not going to be releasing games like all the time. So it'll be periodically. And pretty much, you know, it's going to be select titles. So you won't just find anything like them releasing. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Radical Reggie. And I will see you all later.